Hey, everybody.
Whoa, hey, what's going on, Paige?
Oh, not much, just chilling. What about you?
Just chilling here on One Page Wednesday.
Yay. Welcome, everybody, to One Page Wednesday. I am Paige Iannarino, and we've got Jordan P. Anderson, the video extraordinaire.
That's right, video extraordinaire, video producer, something to do with video. So,
Love it. Awesome. Well, again, welcome everyone to One Page Wednesday. My name is Paige. I'm joined here with Jordan as well. This is a time where we take a page that has been submitted from other Sam Cart sellers and we will give some feedback, some, critique, see what could be improved upon on the sales page, let you know what they're doing, right, what they're doing really well, but also it's just for you to be able to learn something new, right? So especially those of you that are building out your sales page or you're not quite ready to go live just yet, this is a great time for you to get some tips from us on how you can improve that sales page.
that's right. Yeah, we try to do these like blind taste tests. At least I know you look at the pages each week, Paige, but like I try to go on these episodes just totally blind, cold, just to get the honest hot take first reaction.
I love it. Awesome. So those of you that want to submit your page for a chance to be reviewed on One Page Wednesday, you can come to onepagewednesday.com, submit your sales page, and then provide a little bit more information about yourself, how long you've been with us here at Sam Cart, what your journey has been like, if you have any sales yet, if you've been part of our, course creation challenge, whatever it may be, we want to hear from you. So submit your page to onepagewednesday.com. And then friendly reminder on how to share your product page. Now, when you're in your product details, there's going to be a blue button at the top left-hand side that says share your product. And that is the link that you will want to use when you are submitting your sales page.
That's right. What are the rules, Paige, for this? For the folks watching this video, they're in the chat, they got their fingers on the keyboard ready to go. What are the rules for this that they should know about? Well, how do they engage? How are they participating in this One Page Wednesday with us?
Oh yeah, we want to hear your feedback too. We want to hear, your tips, your tricks, what you think might work, right? So we're all in this together. We want to not only, engage with whoever submits the sales page, but we want to engage with our audience and our viewers and all of you here that are joining, right? So drop in your comments, drop in your questions. We are here to go over everything.
Sweet. All right, Paige, what do we have today? Who is our seller? What's their name? What are they selling? Let's get into it.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to show my screen and I'm going to just jump right into it. And then also those of you that want to join along with us, Jordan, if you wouldn't mind dropping in that sales page into the chat so other people can follow along with us if they want and have that pulled up on their screen as well.
Boom. There it is. It's in the chat, folks. TheMindGig.com.
Mindgig.com. Love it. Where learning comes alive. All right. So we've got a sales page here that has been submitted from Beth Cook. She is pretty new with us here at Sam Cart, and she's just wanting to get, some overall feedback, critique on her sales page. So she's, again, new with us here at Sam Cart. I don't think she's made any sales yet, but let's see what we can do to help her to make more sales.
Okay. Sweet.
All right, awesome. So, this is what we're going to look at a first glance. This is also above the fold that we like to say. So I think this looks really nice. I love her logo, the Mind Gig. I love her little subheadline there where learning comes alive. And then we've got Don't Worry, Be Happy online course, helping children manage their emotions. Now, just as a friendly reminder, when you're building out your sales page, you have about 2 to 3 seconds, right, to make an impression. So you want to make sure that you have a headline, subheadline, some type of image or video. We've got a video here, and then that call to action button here, that buy now button, that will take your customers straight to checkout.
Yeah, I love it. It's like this. I like the formatting of this. You got your sales video on the left. It's kind of a 2-column setup. Yeah, let's go through this. Let's read it one by one.
Okay. Cool. So let's read a little bit about this course and then let's listen to a little bit of the video.
Okay.
So this is Don't Worry, Be Happy online course, helping children manage their emotions. Now, I just love that already because I already know what I'm going to get. It's an online course. It is geared towards children and their emotions. So I don't think I would change anything with that headline and subheadline.
Yeah, I'm not confused. I know exactly what they're talking about. Yeah, so far so good.
Awesome. And so then it goes to include a little bit more about the course, right? It's fun, interactive online course for children aged 6 to 11 years of age. Life-changing results when children feeling in control and happier than ever. And then over 70% off limited time offer. It was a certain price, got the beautiful strike through, and now it is at this price. So I think that's great.
Okay, yeah. The last line, I have no comments yet.
Okay.
We'll see if we'll put a pin in that one. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing to have that 70% off limited time offer.
Yeah, it's very rare, right, that we're going to see this at the beginning, at the top of somebody's sales page. Not that there's anything, wrong with it, but if there's somewhere else along the sales page where you should put this, then we're going to definitely advise that.
Yeah, awesome. Okay,
Cool.
yeah, let's watch this video.
Okay, let's listen.
The Don't Worry, Be Happy online course teaches children to understand and better manage their emotions. They will learn that their thoughts aren't facts, as well as they'll look into anxiety, how it makes us feel, and what we can do to reduce or be free from our anxious thoughts. We help.
All right, I'm going to just pause it right there. Any first thoughts?
Okay, she's using the green screen. Very cool. I always want the audio to be like super right in your face with her. But I mean, it's she goes right into it. The sales message is pretty clear. It's she's not. There's no meandering. There's no like, origin story. It goes right into like, here's the problem. Children do this. Children need this. And it's like, okay, I'm hooked. I'm just here to listen. So.
Yeah. And I love that she's using a video here as opposed to, just an image, because especially for a course, this is your instructor. It's so nice as a student to be able to, visualize my instructor, see their voice, see their face, hear their voice. So I think that's really great because that's not only going to like pull in your audience, but from the get-go, like establishing a connection with your students and your audience.
Perfect.
Awesome. Okay, let's hear a little bit more, shall we?
All right.
Cool.
Children to understand that all we ever have is the now. And if we live in the present moment, we can stop worrying about the past or being concerned over our future. When you learn to live in the present moment and not be controlled by your emotions, you make room for bigger and better things to enter your life. So by taking this course, children will have a better understanding of their emotions and how they can use their new skills to create the future that they really want.
I'm loving this.
Okay. Yeah, it's she's walking through every aspect to it. I think what we're probably going to focus on, I have a feeling that we're going to focus on this page is who is the target audience or who is she talking to, which I am hoping is the parents, because they're the ones with the credit card, not the kids.
These days, you never know.
I mean, yeah, kids grab the iPad and they put it on the App Store. $30 later, $100 later, you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, yeah, she's going through it. Like she's setting up everything. I think it's in the course. She's setting up the problem. I really like this. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, let's just listen to a little bit more. It's about a 2.5 minute video. And I would say that's probably like the sweet spot as far as a length go, because I would think if it's going to be more than like 3 minutes, it gets a little too long.
Fair enough. Yeah, let's take a listen.
Okay.
The course is online, so children can learn from the comfort of their own home and at their own pace. Course material includes interactive online videos, lots of engaging tasks, posters, and guided visualizations and meditations. The MindGig method of teaching has been tried and tested, and is based on proven science-backed strategies and a deep understanding of our brain and how we can best control how we feel in order to make a positive change in our life.
Pause it right there. Again, it's still very, informative. You're hearing a lot about what you're going to get in this course. I just think I don't know, like I want to watch the whole thing and I don't want to take up too much time in this video because it is great, but I think it needs to be a little bit tweaked, like you were saying about the audio. And then I want to just move a little further here. Okay, so we're going to hear a little bit more as she moves along. I don't know, like maybe it just needs a little bit of like background music or something.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it almost feels it feels very like an orientation video, like the video you kind of watch when you're like day one on the job, maybe. And I don't want it to be like an insult, but like, yeah, it's like, but I do hear her like as she's going through the script, she's following that classic like video sales letter script where you state the problem, you talk about possible solutions, then you give credibility, you give social proof, you're like, this is backed by science-based literature, like this is all, these are, I'm not just pulling this out of the thin air, like these are real tactics that people have used in the past.
Right.
I do like that. So yeah, it might be a little bit shorter, or it could be a little bit shorter, could be a little bit more jazzy. When I say like that, yeah, like add some music, add some a little bit more B-roll. This video feels like the first video I would watch if I enrolled in the course, maybe.
Yes.
Like this is this could be like lesson 1 or like intro video. If there's a 30 to 60 second version of this where there's music and I feel excited and I'm watching this and like we want these videos. Video is such a tough thing to do on a sales page, but you want the video to like get you excited and get you moving on from the step 1 into step 2 into step 3 into the buying phase.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So I love that. I love that this could be an intro video, like you mentioned in the course, and then having something a little bit shorter, a little bit more upbeat, 60 to 90 seconds. That's going to be like an introduction to who the instructor is, and then of course the audience.
Yep, exactly.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay, awesome. And then we have a beautiful, mock-up here, but I would move that mock-up further up, and then the video further up a little bit. That way you're going to see everything all above the fold.
Yeah, I agree. One thing I want to try when we get to the end of this and when we do our review is to switch this to mobile view, because I think we haven't done enough mobile view on these sales pages to see, because that's going to be 60% of your traffic is from, iPhone, tablet. So I want to do that at the end. Let's see how like this page looks, but yeah, we'll put a pin in that for now.
Okay, cool. So yeah, moving on along, this is a beautiful mock-up here. You can create these mock-ups from, different sources that are free or paid. So I definitely recommend, if you have a course, you explore having this type of visual on your sales page, because it's, so nice to look at and it helps you really visualize what you are getting.
Yeah, it can really sell it. Yeah, go find a designer if you don't have the Photoshop skills to do this, or it really is worth it. Paid, I mean, you could probably get something done for $10, $20. You can get probably a really nice one like this one for maybe $50 to $100. It's worth the investment, and you have that asset that you can, because you can share it on social media. You can put it on the header of your email marketing. Like, it's worth it.
Yep, totally. All right, and then as we scroll on down, I am so happy to say that this isn't something that I would necessarily say is a wall of words, because I think this is almost like enough and not too much. But I want to know what you think, Jordan. You're my copywriting guru.
Yeah, I agree. This is nice. This is not, I feel like I can digest this. Even, it's 3 paragraphs. We have a nice big headline at the top. Yes, this feels like I'm happy to skim and scan this one.
Yep, definitely. I do think there might be a little bit of a typo here. It looks like this needs to be the mind gig instead of MIG. So definitely want to make sure, folks, when you are going through your sales page, maybe just have like a fresh set of eyes, look over your content of any, typos or misspellings, just to ensure that your sales page is super professional.
100%. Yep.
Yep. But yeah, this is a great amount of content here. It's 3 paragraphs, like we just said, easy to read. I can easily read this and, digest it in probably like 30 seconds or less. So I think that this is a great amount of content here, especially at the beginning of your sales page, to keep your reader engaged and also ensuring they don't get bored and they lose interest.
Perfect. And then we've got a video again.
Awesome. We got, the kiddos. Okay, let's check this out.
Welcome to the Mind Gig. We're Beth Cook
and Kate Parish.
We're qualified teachers, mindfulness, NLP and EFT practitioners, and we're trained in understanding mental health, life coaching and growth mindset with more than 40 years experience between us.
And together we're on a mission to help children.
Go in the beginning.
Oh, sorry, Paige, say the beginning of your sentence. Had you muted?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, cool. Just at first, glance here, I would put this video here instead.
I think so. Yeah, like this is the video I want to see of the teachers.
Yeah, there's 2. I mean, that's amazing. That's added value to this course with 2 instructors.
Yeah, I think the biggest hurdle that they're going to be facing is, if you're selling to the parents, the parents are going to be a little protective of their kids, and
For sure.
they want to make sure that if they are going to pay for a course and they're going to enroll their kids in a course and like sit them down and like, hey kid, watch this, that it's going to be something that is above the belt, polished, helpful, engaging. And so like, yeah, showing these 2 women at the beginning is plenty of credibility. This like they're talking about their credentials. They're talking about their past work experience. Like this is what I want to see. That's going to help sell me buying this course for my kid.
Right. Absolutely. And they got those matching t-shirts on and a nice, colorful, fun background. So definitely keep that in mind too. When you're creating your videos, you're taking into consideration audio and lighting and, looking professional.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to just scroll through a little bit. It looks like this is a super fun video with the kids, and they're also explaining, it looks like, how kids can interpret negative thoughts and feelings and how our feelings work. So, all very informative, and this looks really fun. And again, I would use this video at the beginning, and it's shorter too. It's about 1.5 minutes as opposed to the other one.
Yeah, and now that I'm thinking about it, I think you probably just want 1 video per page. I don't think you would want multiple of these types of videos, because I think your audience's attention is probably only going to be able to watch 1 video before they kind of get the idea that, like, okay, I kind of get it. Let me see what the offer is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would take that first video that she has, put that inside the course, put that as lesson 1, and take this video right here and make that the hero video.
Yep, definitely. Awesome. Couldn't agree more. Okay, cool. I do really like the beginning of the video, right? This logo and then like the fade out into the video. That's really nice. Nice touch. All right, and then moving on down under the video, we have a little bit of a I don't know if I would call this a testimonial. It has a testimonial format, but this is Kate. She's the co-founder along with Beth. And she's telling us that you can teach children maths, literacy, languages, art, design, and science. But if they don't know how to manage their emotions, believe in themselves, cope with life's stressors, and deal with confrontation, then none of this learning will be of any use.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, she's kind of hijacked the testimonial and put herself there, which you can totally do.
Yeah, I haven't seen this a lot, but I think it's a great way to utilize the testimonials and the different types of settings and templates you can use, because this is a great example of how you can use a testimonial, but using it as someone speaking as the co-founder.
Sweet. Folks, as a quick reminder, if you're in the chat and you're watching this, you can comment about this page too. Tell us what you think. What is your opinion of this page?
Yep. What would you change? What do you like? We want to hear everybody. All right, cool. And then we've got a great image here, and we have a headline at the top saying Mind Gig courses have helped hundreds of children overcome anxiety, worry, anger, or sadness. I love this image. It's Beth with, the children that she's helping. And I think this is really nice and really cute. And these are the types of images we want to see on your sales page, because it's going to also help boost your credibility, right, as an instructor, and also your target audience is right there.
Yeah, again, the target audience is the parents. They want to feel safe. Like, this person has been around children. They've worked with children in the past. This is a perfect photo. Yeah, give me 5 more of these types of photos.
Yes,
Awesome.
Exactly. Okay, moving on down.
Sweet, what do we got?
See here. Take a moment and imagine what it would be like to drop at school or at a club and know they are feeling in control and happier than ever. Know that your child feels that they can achieve whatever it is that they want, be whoever they want to be, and have a positive I can attitude. Also know that your child understands what to do when they do start to feel angry or upset, knowing they can manage their thoughts and emotions. Have your child help their friends and family deal with their emotions and turn a frown upside down. And have your child live in the present moment and not be worried by what has happened in the past or what could happen in the future, because they know it is now that matters.
Wow. No notes. This is
I
speaking
know.
directly to the parents. This is every parent wants this for their child. This is awesome.
I mean, to me, I'm not a parent, so I can't speak for, other parents out there, but just as a human being, right? And where I am today, like, this is going to equip your child with priceless life skills.
Yep.
Especially
and to learn it as a 6-year-old or an 11-year-old, that's insane.
I know, the sooner the better, right? Because that's a sweet spot of an age, I would say, 6 to 11 years old. You are starting to, make decisions for yourself, and you're also like immersed in so much, right? Whether it is different cultures or you're making friends, right? Like, you're kind of becoming your own person at that age, and you're going to continue to grow, right? But when you're able to take this type of content, this type of material that's going to equip you with life skills moving forward, like, this is going to impact you and affect you in the future, like 10, 20 years down the line.
I'm seeing the value.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Cool.
Next section. What do we got?
Awesome. Okay, so we got another beautiful mock-up. Now, for these mock-ups that you use on your sales page, I think it's great to include these throughout your sales page, right? So unlike maybe just having one video, I think it's a good idea to have about 1 to 3 mock-ups throughout your sales page.
I think so. Yeah. Again, the mock-up, since we're selling a lot of digital products, it's hard to like conceptualize it sometimes or make it feel real. These product mock-ups, they bring it into the real world. They make it feel like you can reach out and grab it and hold it. Yeah, exactly. Like you just said, put 3 of these, 3, 4, 5, 6 versions of this on your page.
Absolutely. Okay, so here also, course material, your child will learn resilience, self-worth, mind management skills, emotional fitness, how to reduce anxiety, and so much more.
They have got their copy on lock so far. I have no notes. This is awesome.
Yeah, beautiful. Well done. Okay, and then I love this. I love after a good mock-up like this, you're also going to see other things you're going to get in your course, right? So we've got these awesome icons here, and I think we even mentioned this last week to do something like this on their sales page. So this is like a perfect example to visually see and easily read exactly what you're going to get.
Yeah, this is... Yes, what do we got? So 6 video tutorial modules, interactive and engaging task, anytime, anywhere, proven science-backed strategies, private Facebook group access, unlimited lifetime access. Yeah, this is like, this is the course plus this, like all of these little bonuses like this. I guess you call them bonuses, or just kind of like, this is the, the side dish, this is the condiments, this is the drink, the appetizers, the dessert to the main course meal that is the online course. I love this.
Right. Me too. Awesome. All right. I'm going to scroll on down, and it looks like we've got a little bit more in depth, right, of what's included in each lesson. So it's going to give us a little outline here of what's included in each of the lessons. I think this is great because now, again, you give away too much, but you want them to know exactly what they're going to get and what to expect in each lesson.
Mm-hmm. Yep. She's using, I believe this is the guitar template that she's using.
I think so. That's
Yep.
a great one.
Paige, we've got a question from Emily. She's asking about changing the size of her photos on her page. She's, and folks, if you have questions about your Samcart page, and if you've got questions about this page or how she did this, constructed this, like drop it in the chat. Issues with adjusting the size of your photos. You want to help with that, or?
Well, for example, this is quite large, so we want to see more types of these images. So I would definitely make this image smaller and along the same size with like 3 or 4 other images. Like as far as the mock-ups go, I think that's beautiful, but this type of image in the beginning of the sales page, it's too big.
Yeah, this is probably 800 pixels. So Emily, if you're watching this and you're in your Samcart page, you're in the editor, go ahead and choose a width and kind of set it maybe to, depending on the design of your page, you can set it to 400 pixels, 600 pixels, or even small as like 150 pixels, depending on what type of photo it is. And that will usually fix if you're having like sizing issues, or, you know, if it's like looking too stretched or too tall or too long. Yeah, try just adjusting the width, or you can do the switch option that says like, I think it says stretch image. I think that's another way to solve that.
Cool.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Crystal says that they should pitch this to the school systems.
Oh, wow.
I think so.
That's a good idea.
Kind of a.
Yeah, or maybe for like a guidance counselor to have too.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they go big B2B bulk school system sale. You know, they do like a $100,000 deal.
Oh,
or
wow.
more.
Love it. I hope you hear this, Beth. Okay, cool. I am moving on down. Like we got another video here, but let's see what it says before. This course could help your child overcome their current worries and change their life forever. See what some of our amazing Mind Gig kids are saying. Now, I know we talked about just having like one video on the sales page, but when it comes to testimonials like this with these kids,
This is
I mean, the rule doesn't apply. This is gold.
All right, let's have a listen.
Okay, let's listen to these cute little kids.
I love my Mind Gig courses.
The activities are probably what have helped me the most, and they're fun to do.
It's really good to learn things about myself.
Do thumbs up for good or thumbs down for bad?
I and me, and that is enough.
Awesome.
So cute.
Love it. Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you very much. I've had a lovely time.
Oh, I know.
I've had a lovely time. This is great.
Oh my gosh, I love accents and I love these sweet kids with accents. I'm such a sucker for kids and accents. So put them together. My heart is melting right now.
Perfect. Yeah,
So
this is the credibility that you need for sure. Love it.
Precious. All right, and then we've got underneath some course online reviews. So we've got a amazing testimonial review here of these kids, right? But then this is going to be the parents. This is going to be what they say about this course. I think this is great. I would probably add in here one more testimonial because like we've said, about 3 to 5 is a sweet spot. So I would add one more here instead of just 2.
Yeah, one more, and then maybe I'll be really picky. You could add like underneath the 4.8 out of 5 stars in like small parentheses. You could be like, you know, however many reviews you have in total, like put that number there.
Yeah, I want to see all of the reviews.
Yeah, like 57 reviews, 100 reviews. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So these are great. I love that we've got some testimonials in here from the parents because we want to hear from them. They are going to kind of be the voice of the kid when they are giving our review. And then scrolling on down, I don't see this a lot. And I love that she has included the FAQ widget on the sales page because she's going to provide additional information here that obviously you may be wondering or have questions about. And this is awesome.
Yeah. What kind of questions do we have so far?
Yep. So how do I complete the course, right? This is an online course that's going to be online, obviously. There's going to be printouts, course material, downloading videos. So looks like there's lots of options here.
Yeah. What do you think makes a good FAQ section page? Like, what types of questions should you add to this, and what types of questions maybe should you leave out of an FAQ section?
You want to use this as a way to explain everything your audience needs to know, right? And I know that might be a little tricky as an instructor, as you're the course content creator, but also when you're beta testing, this could be a time too where you're going to include some of those questions your beta testers might have in this section.
Yeah, I think so. I think the mix could be like, you want a mix of the content itself, like what is the course, explain that part, and then you also want a mix of the logistic questions, like how much does it cost, how long is this, how do I enroll, like those kind of like step-by-step questions.
Yeah. And like this one, for example, this question, is this course available outside of the UK? Like I wouldn't have thought of that. Like listening to accents, knowing that this is obviously something that is taking place somewhere else, but knowing that I also have access to this, it sounds like almost worldwide. Like that is so important to know.
Yeah, it's great. That's a great like logistical question. And then
Right.
at the top, she's got those content questions. What's included in the course? How long do we have to complete the course? All that. So
Yeah,
sweet.
definitely. I think these are great. Now, you don't want to use too many. I think that maybe like 10 is a good sweet spot, because remember, you don't want to have too much content. You don't want a wall of FAQs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what the number is. I don't know if it's like 5 to 8 at the max, but it's like it's hard to put a number. It's like I know there's a limit, but I just I couldn't give you a number.
Right, exactly. But I think this is a perfect example, right, of how to use the FAQ widget on your sales page.
Perfect. All right.
Cool.
And we're getting close to the end.
All right. And then enroll your child today. Another, great example of another way to include that mock-up again. A little bit of a reminder too, what this course includes and what your child is going to get. And then I like this little call to action buy button here as well. That is underneath the mock-up. That's nice.
Yeah, this whole modal right here is awesome. And how you would do this is, folks, if you create a section and then you create a row and then you make that row completely gray or whatever color you want, and then you add a drop shadow to this, and it looks like it's this kind of like its own little, I guess you call it a modal, but I love the look of this. Again, we're showing the product mock-up, and she's doing the right thing. And folks, if you're listening, always at the end of your sales page, at the end of your Sandcart page, review the offer. Everything that you talked about at the top of the page, middle of the page, bottom of the page, re-encapsulate it all, put it in a list form so that's easy to read, and review the offer for your customers.
Yep, definitely. And I love the use for the icons here too. So she isn't going to just use, boring bullet points. She's actually she put in here icons that fit her overall theme and just make it more fun looking.
We have a question, Paige. Do we offer one-on-one coaching sessions for a phone call?
I don't think we really do. I'm always here to help as many Samcart sellers as possible, right? And this One Page Wednesday event is a perfect example of that, as well as the Facebook group too. But if they're looking for someone here at Samcart, then we might have to see about getting you in touch with somebody, on the sales team or onboarding team. I just don't have like a direct answer, so I don't want to lead you in the wrong direction.
Yeah, Paige, when folks do join Samcart, like they start a trial or they want to start creating their page, like what's the normal process that they go through? Do they first run into you in a video call, or what happens?
Nope. that's a great idea, but if you haven't done so already, we have weekly customer events such as quick start sessions, courses quick start sessions. Especially in the quick start session, we dive deep into the drag and drop builder, right? Which is what you will use to showcase your sales page from either building your sales page from the ground up with an empty layout or using one of our pre-made templates from our library. So it really, just depends like where you are in your journey. If you have already, made sales yet, if you have marketing, if you have, ads going, we have integrations also for you as far as, marketing goes, and you can connect to your Facebook ads. So it really just depends, where you are in your journey, not only here with Samcart, but, as a creator. So it really just depends, but don't be afraid to jump into the Facebook group that we have and engage with other sellers, ask questions, get feedback. You can share your sales page in the Facebook group to, get everybody's feedback as well. And then also see how things look on the mobile side.
Yeah, that's what I love so much about the Facebook page. Like, it's in some groups, it's kind of weird to put your own website on, to make a post of it, but there's people there all the time sharing their Samcart page saying, hey, look what I've done, or hey, I need some help, or hey, guys, what do you think about this video? What do you think about this headline? What do you think about the offer, my course? And yeah, everyone in there is super, super helpful. Yeah, it's very, like, I don't know how to describe it, just like oddly, refreshingly genuine. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, we do have some rules set in place. Like, it's for everyone to engage with each other, be positive. We don't want other people in there trying to like sell their services. So do be mindful of that there are rules set in place, but those rules are to help you and also help, our support team as well. If anyone has, additional trouble or just needs additional assistance as far as like troubleshooting goes or technical assistance.
Yep. One last question I'm seeing is we got a sleep medicine nurse practitioner starting a sleep consulting / coaching business.
Nice.
Is there a particular template that you would recommend? I would say I'm looking at the templates right now.
Okay.
Fitness is a great one. Masterclass is another good one. If you have a video and if you are planning to sell your product using a video sales letter, the video sales letter is a great template. But it also depends on how complex your offer is, because if it's super simple, you could do something like there are 2-column versions, like the trial and software at the bottom. I don't know anything else what else could it, or do they start from scratch?
Starting from scratch is always, that's a good idea, but it's going to be a little bit more challenging when you have pre-made templates to choose from, especially if you want something that is more robust, like that work is already done for you. You just have to switch out the content for your own, like the images, the videos, your content. But submit your sales page when you pick it, and we will see what we can find.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love
All right. Thank you guys for the questions. Keep them coming. We're almost done. Let's wrap out because we're about to hit our favorite part, the checkout section.
Okay, awesome. And yes, thank you all for submitting your questions. I love that. We want to hear from you. Okay, here we are at the checkout. I love this already because she has removed billing and shipping fields. Folks, if you are selling a digital service, a digital product, especially a course, no need to have those billing and shipping fields there. Remove those. It will help boost your conversions by removing those fields. I love that she has added the email confirmation. And for me, maybe I'm a little biased, right? Because my email address is a little complicated because my last name is complicated. And I don't know what I was thinking when I was creating my email address with my complicated last name, but this is just a really good idea to ensure your customers, your students are putting in the right email, because this is how they are going to access your course.
Yep. You never want the worst part to happen in the checkout process is you put in the wrong email and you pay for the course, your credit card gets charged, and then you are like, wait a minute, that went to the wrong email, and now you're having to find the seller, you're having to email them, contact their support, and you're like, that's the worst way to start a course. That's the worst way to start the experience for a customer. So yeah, add in that email confirmation. It's one checkbox. It's in your checkout settings. So simple, underrated. I can't say more.
Agreed. And then I like a phone number field for this type of product, because this will also allow you to create like an integration if you wanted to text your customers, to text your students, or you can reach out to them, manually. I think that's a great idea to have the phone number for obviously the parents making this purchase. And then if you wanted to allow yourself to be available, via text, via phone call, maybe there's like a introductory call or something, this is a great way.
Yeah, that'd be perfect. Yeah, I mean, again, she's thinking about selling to the parents. So yeah, some parents may want to get on the phone with you, or yeah, like you said, an integration. Like right as checkout happens, you set up an integration rule that sends them a welcome text. Say, what was her name again? It's is it Kathy?
Beth.
It's Kate. Beth and Kate.
Yeah.
So yeah, so she could set up a rule so that right as the checkout happens, they send a text to the customer and say, "Hey, it's Beth and Kate. We're excited that you got started with us. Here's our number. Feel free to call us, text us anytime. We're here to help, and we're excited to get your help your child improve."
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, I love it. And then also we've got additional payment options here. We've got credit cards. She's using the modern look, which is my personal fave. I encourage the modern look of these payment method icons because it's going to make your page look more secure, and in return, making your customers feel more confident.
Yeah, it's weird how these small little subtle things we don't even notice them, but when we notice that they're weird or different, like a credit card form, it can kind of scare us or like make us feel like this is not a secure transaction. So yeah, the modern makes it feel like this is legit. This looks real. And then I also see PayPal here and Google Pay.
This is brilliant because this is going to help boost your conversions even more by having credit card, PayPal, and having your digital wallet enabled.
Yeah, it's great. So digital wallet. So if they were on iPad or their iPhone, I think even MacBooks now can do it, where you can do Apple Pay, pay with your fingerprint, pay with your face.
Wow.
Just increases conversion like crazy.
Absolutely. You got it. All right. And then moving on down below, we've got some additional products for you. This is awesome.
Yeah, tons of order bumps. 4. This is the most order bumps I've seen on this show. I love it.
Yep, this is awesome. So these are great because she's letting you know that these are also at a special price, a special deal. And I mean, these look like things that anyone would want to add to this course.
Wow, and all of these seem to be somewhat related. Like you never want to put a product in front of a customer that's kind of out of left field. Like all of these I'm reading. So the Mind Gig method online, it seems like this is for the parents and the child. So it's kind of a combination. So you're buying this course for your child, you buy a course for yourself. This is great. Yeah. It's all branded. She's doing I like the strike through price where it's kind of, it makes you seem like it's a discount. I mean, these are over 50% discounts. So it's even that kind of, and that's the, like, you want your customers to keep buying. Like you want your customers, they're in the checkout line and they see the Snickers, they see the Coke, they see the Gatorade, they see the pack of gum. That's what this is for. That, like, it's just easy. You're already in checkout mode. You already punched in your credit card. Like you're already there. So just like add one more little thing.
Yeah, that's me at Trader Joe's. I'm in the line and then I see everything else and I'm just grabbing it all.
Yes, exactly. Yep. So yeah, take advantage of that. It's like people do that all the time. You're already in the buying mode. Keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. Yep. And then we got a little order summary here and the price. And it looks like this is for 55 pounds. And yeah.
So her cart right now is $55. So add up all those order bumps. What would that make her course or the checkout total turn into?
Add it. 275 pounds.
275. So she could be making, so let me do my math. 275 divided by 55 is 5 times. So she could 5x. If everybody tapped all the buttons there, she could 5x her cart value with just 4 little clicks. That's amazing.
Amazing. And honestly, I think that this course is priceless.
Yeah. it's there's so much value to this.
Yes.
And it's like, she's hitting on the emotional side with like, it's your parent, it's your child, you want your child to succeed. Yeah, $55 is a drop in the bucket on what you would spend.
Yep, absolutely. And then I don't want to forget to call out turning on terms and conditions. Now, I think that is a great idea. It's something you can do on your sales page in the settings section below, or when you're in the checkout settings of your page, you can turn on your terms and conditions. And especially if you are using an additional payment option, like a limited subscription, as long as you're using that also with the one-time payment, I really encourage everyone using limited subscriptions to turn on your terms and conditions.
Yep. So, why don't you click on that? Because I think, terms and conditions is always a question we have with Samcart. You have to have a separate link to your terms and condition. It could be something as simple as a blog post, or as just a document file on Google Drive or a Google Doc. But you click on it, and then it takes you to where does it take us to?
It takes us to, it looks like a separate website of hers, the Mind Gig, and this is a pretty lengthy terms and conditions. So definitely, do your research when you are wanting to set up a terms and conditions. We also have a knowledge base article that can talk you through terms and conditions. So just be mindful that when you are using this, you are using it in the right way.
Yep. Cool. Awesome. Okay, let's go back now. I want to see the mobile version of this page. Okay. Is there a way you can squeeze your screen to
I'm gonna have to stop sharing the screen.
Okay. Yeah, because I think we're not talking about that enough. I want to, because that is so important that folks, you think about your desktop that you're designing, your desktop website, but then also switching over to the Samcart mobile editor, because there's always going to be some different fonts, the sizing, where the buttons are, where the photos are, how big the video is going to be, and there's some elements that you put on your desktop page that you might not want to put on your mobile site because it could slow it down or it could disrupt the process. Like her 3 videos might disrupt the process on a mobile site, so maybe she wants to swap that out for pictures only.
Right. Yeah, it's amazing how customizable the mobile view is. And as you all know, things look different on mobile than they do on desktop, but you want to make sure that you have your mobile view optimized for the best. So I'm going to try and pull it up on mobile.
Here, I've got it right here.
Oh, how did you do that so fast?
I just squeezed it over. That's all I got to do. All right, so I think it looks great. So going through it so far, I mean, we'll try to zoom in as much as we can for the folks.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
Yeah, there we go. So, video looks great. Everything's in order. And like the check boxes, like the buy now, like this I would consider above the fold. Like if my phone screen takes up this window right here, maybe the buy button is like right at the bottom of the screen, so that you take that first swipe on your phone and the buy now button is the first thing you see. But this looks great. Yeah, I'm like we can just kind of fly through this, but
perfect.
Yeah, even how, and it's so nice with Samcart, like how all those modules before, they were in that kind of row of 3. So then it all just collapses into a single column, and it's super easy to read. Yeah. The FAQs look good. The module looks good. Yeah. And then you got your checkout. So the checkout would be super simple on mobile because she's got Google Pay, she's got Apple Pay, and in all the add to orders, you just hit the checkbox.
Boom, boom, boom.
Sweet.
Awesome. Let's revisit one more thing on that sales page from the beginning. I will pull it back up on my screen. And I wanted to touch on real quick. Do we want to keep this first or the third bullet point about over 70% off limited time offer? It was this price. Now it's only this amount. Now, do we want to keep that there or should she move it?
I kind of want to move it now because I don't feel like there was enough talk about, the copy was great, but I didn't feel like there was enough translation between the value and the money value, if that makes sense. Like here's the emotional benefit. This is how much it's going to cost, or this is how much it could cost. And and it used to be 165 pounds. Now it's only 55 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. So where should she put that?
Yeah, maybe put it. I think you take it down towards the mock-up offer. So
Last one here.
yeah, you could probably put it there in the last one. And there was one other section where the first time we see the mock-up.
Oh, at the top.
So like, yeah, right. Or then the second time. Yep.
Here.
Yeah, so I would probably add it right here. I would put, a sub headline right underneath the mock-up and have it say 70% off. It was this, now it's this price.
Yeah, I like that idea, especially when you're seeing everything that's included in the course under the mock-up. It's just going to be like, wow, like this is a deal I have got to take advantage of.
I wonder, scroll down for me. Are there enough? I want to kind of go through this page to see if there's enough call to action buttons, if there's enough checkout buttons, because this section right here is a great moment to add a buy now button. So we've got a buy now button at the hero section. Good. And we don't have one
here.
See, now we want one right there as the mock-up. Like I see it. I've read the problem. I understand what they're going to solve. So give me the buy now button. Yeah, somewhere in this section.
Yes, totally.
Yeah.
And then I think there was another one at the bottom, closer to the bottom. Yeah, right here. So it's very similar how she did it here. I would do it at the second mock-up.
Yeah. So yeah, you can't have too many call to actions. And I never know. I always have this debate in my head. Like, is buy now the right way to say it? Is that the right call to action to put in your buttons?
I would put like get access now or
start your journey, maybe.
Yeah. I know unlock now, that's more for like, course cross sells or, order bumps. I don't know. You can get creative, right? Like buy now, it's kind of, generic. We've all seen it, but get creative. Do something that's going to like provoke emotion or make your audience like get this now.
Yep. Emotional, direct, clear,
yeah,
and actionable.
Yep. And then just for a little bit of a visual as to how these call to action buttons work. So if I were to click on this at the top, the first call to action buy button now takes me directly to checkout just like that.
Yep. Immediately. So
love it.
Yep. So if you've got a hot lead, if you've got a white hot customer coming in, ready to buy, all they can do is click that button and it scrolls straight to checkout.
Yep. We just need another one at the top in the middle here.
Yeah, I think somewhere in the middle. It's a little bit too long. You're kind of it's like a desert. Like I need a little bit of water, a little drink of water to take me to the checkout page in case I get lost.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Awesome. Well, Beth and Kate, job well done. I wish you all the best and success with your course. I think that this is amazing, and I hope that you find this feedback and critique super helpful. And then I'd love to see the changes that you make after today's One Page Wednesday.
Yeah, good luck to them. Okay, Paige. So if I want to submit my page for a One Page Wednesday segment, what do I got to do?
Yep. So go on over to onepagewednesday.com, share your product page here. So I said this in the beginning, and I'll just remind everybody that your product page link, I'm going to actually show y'all this. So everyone is all on the same page and knows how to share their product as a link on onepagewednesday.com. So let me pull my screen back up for all of you.
Hold up. Okay. Folks, this is all for questions, by the way, too.
Yes. Okay, so when you are in your product details, this is also the product level, we call it here at Samcart. This blue share this product, when I click on that button, this is the link for you to easily copy and then paste on onepagewednesday.com. So that's exactly what you want to do when you're ready to share your sales page. You're going to want to click on this blue share this product button, take this link, copy, and then paste it into that part of onepagewednesday.com where you will submit your page as well as tell us a little bit about yourself.
Easy enough. Crystal adds, she was talking about the call to action. The final call to action button should be the same as others, more consistent. Right now it's purple, long and skinny, versus the orange ones that were used on the previous page. She might be, I know, and yes, I agree. Make your everyone, make your call to action buttons the same color, the same font, roughly the same size. But I think she's talking about the Google Pay little skinny button at the bottom. But I could be wrong. So yeah, so it's gonna look different if it's a PayPal button or a Google Pay or an Apple Pay button. But yes, good point. Point taken.
Yes, thank you all. All right, awesome. Well, thank you, Jordan, so much. It's always a pleasure. You're awesome. Appreciate you. Don't forget to, check out onepagewednesday.com. Maybe you're not ready to submit your sales page just yet, but when you are, check it out. And then also check out our, Facebook group. I'm in there all the time, helping everybody as much as I can. You can provide your sales page there for, also valuable feedback and critique. And then, join us every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern time for One Page Wednesday. And this was great. I had so much fun. I don't want it to end. Do we have to end? I think we do.
I think we do. And folks, we will see you all next week.
Next Wednesday. Bye, everybody.